Sunday. It's currently 6:30. I decided to sleep in a little longer than I normally do. I've been getting up at like 5 every day to try to keep like the same consistent schedule of getting up, because that's the time I get up during the week for my clinical. But I decided to sleep in a little bit because I didn't realize how late it was last night. Stayed up a little bit later than I normally do. I actually woke up about 30 minutes ago. It just took me like 30 minutes to kind of get up and moving. But I just made my coffee, as you saw, in my do not disturb coffee mug. Got that from Target, I'm pretty sure, but I just think it's funny. I want to try to get moving here soon, but I decided that I'm going to film a week of studying starting on Sunday all the way to probably like next Saturday, maybe Sunday, we'll see. I'm going to be studying all week, and then I'll be showing you the process of me taking my first practice exam on Saturday. Did I even say what I'm studying for? I'm studying for the NPTE, for the physical therapy like boards, the national boards exam. That is what I'm studying for. And the way that my study schedule works right now, let me grab, so my kind of like schedule I've been following is that on the weekends, so Saturday and Sunday is the days that I study more, since I have a clinical during the week. So I study 4 to 6 hours on Saturdays and Sundays, and then throughout the week, Mondays and Wednesdays, I study for 60 minutes because I have a very long clinical day, so I'm just hoping that maybe I can get 60 minutes in somewhere, whether it's a little bit during my lunch at clinical or a little bit in the morning, a little bit after. But then on Tuesdays and Thursdays I have half days, so my goal is to study around 3 hours on those days, and then Fridays I only have like 30 minutes on there. But I'm gonna be honest, like last Friday I didn't study at all, so it kind of just depends, and I'm not like super hard on myself. I just kind of shift things around as needed. So that's kind of been the plan so far. So today the plan is 4 to 6 hours, but yesterday I'm pretty sure I studied like 8 or something because I was trying to catch up on some subjects. Like I said, it's not like super concrete, it's just like trying to set that intention of studying every day. It's been going pretty well so far. I mean, I'm only a week in, but still, it's going pretty well. So yesterday I was kind of getting like tired of studying, so I got stuck on some topics in my study plan that were a little bit more challenging, I guess, or like longer, and I skipped forward and did some of the things I was supposed to do today. So hopefully it kind of balances out and I end up catching up today. That's the goal. The goal for today is catch up on my studies, and then depending on where we get today, we will set my plan for the rest of the week for studying and go from there. I'm gonna get set up in the office. I've been using, we have 2 desks in our office, and I've been using my stepmom's desk in there because my dad usually does work in the morning, but I'm gonna get all my stuff set up over there. I'm using the Score Builders PT exam book. If you guys want to know more in depth of what my study plan is, I can always share that, but Score Builders book is what I'm starting with for my studying, and I'm studying with the musculoskeletal sections first because I figured that is a good start. The lighting in here is terrible and it makes my forehead look accentuated and I don't like it. Anyways, so the goals, the topics I'm focusing on today, why is that one crossed off? I don't remember even doing that quiz. One of the things got checked off and I swear I didn't complete it. Are you kidding me? The system is down for maintenance. Oh no. This happened last Sunday. That is so annoying. Did they send me an email or no? I should have written down what pages I had to read. I'm so annoyed because they had a maintenance thing last Sunday, and it's down again this Sunday, and they didn't even send an email or anything. Oh, that's so annoying. Because my plan was to start with the topics that are like longer and a little bit trickier for me to go through, because I wanted to get them over with while I'm first up in the morning. But I guess I'm gonna have to just do readings, and I think I can figure out what some of my readings are without looking on there, because the way the system works is it has topics and it tells you what pages to read for each topic. I don't know what the pages are for the topics that I was gonna start with, which was the pathologies, but I will work on other sections, I guess, because I think I can find their pages easier. I guess I'm gonna go through and mark with sticky notes on where I probably have to read, and we'll start with that. I feel like pharmacology I can probably find, because there's probably like a section with all the drugs. So I'll do that section. And then posture I probably could find. And range of motion, I would assume. So I'm gonna start with those 3, and hopefully the system is up by the time I finish them. Fingers crossed.
Lazy Sunday mornings, hiding under covers. I don't mind staying in with you. Play your favorite movie, laying right beside me. I don't mind when it's just us two. That corner coffee shop we like to go. Late night walks with you to take me home. With you I never.
So I just checked and the website is up again. It's now like 7:36 and I made it through 2 of the drug classes on here, and there's 2 more, so I'm about halfway done. And I'm going to take a break from writing out these drug classes and go back to the online stuff, because I want to finish up the one that it says I finished, because I didn't finish it yet, so I want to like actually finish it so I don't forget, because it like checked it off. After I finish that, I'll come back to writing out these drug classes, and then I'll do the online stuff for this probably, and we'll see. That's the plan.
These little songs make me glad to call you mine, and you have got my head in the clouds. Oh,
1, 2, 3. All that I need is your body next to me on rainy days. Just need your company, don't need too much. Just your simple love and it's everything. The simple joy of hearing your voice every morning. I wake to a kiss on my face, so I don't need too much. Just your simple love and it's everything.
Walking to the market, strolling hand in hand, exchanging letters when you're away. Don't need any effort when we are together. We always have fun throughout the day. I'll do anything to get your attention. When you say you love me, I seem to ascend to the heavens above, where we fall in love. I don't know what I would do without you, because all I need is
who's to know what happens when the world ends. At least this is an okay bar for running into you. It's an awful house, and I wanted to get you out. I'm working on a plan right now to come through. I've waited for a lifetime for you to calm down. Oh, nothing feels the same without you now. I've waited for a lifetime for you to calm down, 'cause nothing feels the same without you now.
Hopefully my dog doesn't whine too much, because she's driving me absolutely nuts because she's whining. But it's currently Tuesday. I had a half day at clinical, so I'm trying to study. I literally have worn this shirt like way too much since I got it. One thing about me is if I like something, I'm gonna wear it over and over again. It's just the way I am. Okay, moving on. The lighting is very much washing me out. There goes the dog whining. This is chaotic. I'm trying to get done with this stuff. It's taking me longer than I thought. One thing I'm learning is I did not give myself, I feel like, enough time to get through everything, but I gotta get through it, so I'm just trying my best. The goal is to get through this whole list of stuff on here today, and I'm still working on the stuff that I was supposed to get through yesterday. I just finished the flashcards for one, so once I go through the video and then the exam at the end, I'll be done with one more. I'm skipping the last one here for now because it's giving me so much trouble that it's just like annoying me. So I'm gonna come back to that. I'll probably have to keep coming back to it, honestly. I don't really know if I'll have to write it out more or what, but it's the pharmacology. For some reason, like, pharm has always been such a struggle for me. I'm having a hard time remembering all the drug classes and stuff, but it's just the musculoskeletal ones. So it's literally only like going through 4 different classes and I'm still having a hard time. So I'm gonna come back to that. The stuff that I'm focusing on for the rest of the day, which it's currently almost 5, so we're running out of time, and I've only really gotten in 2 hours of studying, and I was hoping to get in 5. Usually I set 3 hours as the goal for Tuesdays, but I was being an overachiever, hoping I would get through more. My options are posture, range of motion, special tests, therapeutic exercise, or pathology 3 or 4. So those are what I have to choose from. I'm thinking I'm probably going to end up bouncing between some of the pathology and then the other ones, because the other ones are shorter, I believe, and it'll just make me feel better to get something done. If I only focus on the pathology sections, I'll be here for years trying to finish it because they're pretty long. But right now I'm going to focus on getting pathology 2 done. My camera's about to die because all I have to do is video and exam, and then this one will get crossed off. So that'll make me feel like I got something done. And then I'm gonna move on to probably doing one of the smaller sections next, because I feel like I just need that little win right now to feel like I got something done. But anyways, I'm gonna plug in my camera battery, and then I'm going to finish up this section.
Who's to know what happens when the world ends? At least this is an okay bar for running into you. It's an awful house, and I wanted to get you out. I'm working on a plan right now to come through. I've waited for a lifetime for you to come.
Good morning. It's currently Saturday. I took the last 2 nights off of studying, I think, because I was starting to get like burnout, and we're trying to avoid that because I gotta keep studying till April. So I crocheted the last 2 days instead of studying, which I think was a good choice, even though I didn't get through all of musculoskeletal. Taking my first practice exam today anyways. Also, I'm wearing the shirt again. I've been living in the shirt, I feel like. Not really, but like kind of. Every time I've gone to like study, I feel like I'm wearing the shirt. I'm trying to like simulate taking the exam, so I'm going to be putting my room like in another... I'm going to be putting my phone in another room. And it's 6:08. I honestly wanted to start this earlier so I could be done earlier, but that's okay. The only thing that's not simulating the exam is my coffee, because I thought I'd finished it before I started the exam, but I didn't. I'm going to be wearing these because I think at the testing center they have like noise cancellation kind of things, and I'm gonna close my doors and hope that the dogs don't bother me. But I'm taking a score builders practice exam today. That's the first one I'm gonna be taking. I think their cutoff score is like a 75% or something like that. I in no way am expecting to pass my first ever practice exam. I'm just kind of using it to gauge where I am. But I mean, that would be really cool if I did. But again, just using it to gauge where I am. I'm hoping to start by like 6:15. There are 4 sections. They're each 30 minutes, I'm pretty sure. Wait, no. It's 4 hours. They're each 1 hour. They're each, I don't know how many questions. I swear it said like there's 30 questions, but like I don't know if that's right. Or not 30, 50 questions. But I don't know. I just want to take this and see how it is. Again, I haven't even gotten through musculoskeletal all the way. Like, I only got through half of the pathologies, and then there were like 4 other sections I didn't finish. So I'm definitely not expecting much, but it will be good to kind of see where I am right now. And then the plan for after was to review like the stuff that I missed and like make a revision list, which is still my plan. But then also, if I have more time later, I think I'm going to review more musculoskeletal just because I haven't gotten through it all, and maybe kind of change my plan around for how I'm gonna plan to get through neuromuscular, which is next. Just wanted to check in before I started taking the exam, and I probably won't check in till after because again, I'm trying to like simulate the exam. I do get a 15-minute break in the middle, but I'm home alone right now with the dogs, so I'm gonna use that time to like let the dogs out and take care of the other animals and stuff. So I'm probably not gonna check in. I won't have time because I'm also gonna have to pee probably too. So anyways, I'm gonna get started on this exam in a couple minutes, and maybe I'll check in later after I'm done. Hopefully it goes okay. Just finished taking my practice exam like a little bit ago, a couple minutes ago. So basically I finished it 50 minutes early, which didn't surprise me too much because it just started raining really hard outside. I usually would take exams like pretty fast in PT school. Like as long as I have like some sort of earplug or like noise cancellation, I'm pretty good to go fast. It really just started pouring. So I'm not mad about where I scored. I got a 65.5%, which for this exam, you're looking to get a 75 or above, I think. And this program is really cool because they like show you the analytics of everything. So this is like exam 1. So I'm assuming most people take this one first. And all candidates like average or whatever is 64.6%. So I scored a little above the average, and I'm only like 10% off of a passing score, which is really good for a first practice exam. In my opinion, I feel like it's pretty good because I haven't even gone through all of musculoskeletal. But this is really cool because it like breaks down everything like into systems. So I'll kind of go through like my analytics a little bit. For systems, musculoskeletal, I got a 79% good. That was my highest rating, which I'm glad it is because that's the only section I've started studying, which I haven't even finished studying it all. So maybe once I finish, I'll be even higher in that category. Neuromuscular was actually my lowest at 56%. It was rated poor, which not surprising. Neuromuscular is pretty complicated. Haven't started reviewing it yet. And I think once I review it, that will get higher. Cardiovascular and pulmonary systems actually did pretty well, and I got a 63%, still rated out of fair. But again, I think cardiopulm's difficult. I think all of them are like pretty difficult besides like musculoskeletal for like question wise. Other systems, I got a 59.5%, and the non-systems 66.7, which averages out to 65.5% for all the questions together. So this exam specifically had mostly musculoskeletal questions, but also had a lot of like other systems questions in it, and like neuromuscular questions, not as much cardiopulm and non-systems. Which the other systems I felt like had a ton of wound stuff in it, which I'm not very good at wound kind of stuff, so that's gonna definitely get on to my revision list. I kind of like during my 15-minute break in the middle wrote down a list of things I thought I was struggling with before I even knew the score, and now going through everything, I'm gonna make my revision list of things that I actually got wrong. So the first thing I wrote on there is like wounds in like integ, because the integumentary system I struggle with. But yeah, that's kind of how it breaks down, and then I think you can kind of go into details of each system, and then you can see like the content outline analysis, which shows like the different subjects of that, which the one I did the best in, which was a 72.7%, was equipment, devices, and technology and modalities. So I thought that was funny. That was the section I did the best in there. And level analysis, this was also interesting. I did the best at level 2 questions, which are like the synthesis category questions, where you have to take like a bunch of pieces of information and apply it to a scenario. I did the best with those ones, better than like the core, which is just like foundational, whatever, and then like the interpretation, those are the more like complex questions. And then you can go and review like your correct questions, and then you can review your incorrect questions. So right now I'm gonna go through all 69 of the questions that I missed out of 200, and it gives like a page number of where you can find the explanation in the book. So for the ones that I'm like, yeah, I don't understand, I'm gonna at least find the page and either mark it or read through it right now, depending on how long it is, so that I can have a better understanding of why I missed the question. But then again, some of these pages I haven't even got to reading yet, so I probably will have a better understanding once I get there. Oh wait, the explanations are the actual exam. Silly me, I didn't even realize that. It literally, I'm gonna cover the gross wound picture, but the first one's like a wound one, and it has the question there and the explanation. So that's actually super nice. Very helpful. It's funny, I missed question 1 on the exam, and that's what I started off with, and I was like, this is not gonna go well, but then it got a little better as I went through. Anyways, I'm going to go through these explanations for the ones that I missed, and I set a timer for an hour, which I probably should restart it, but we'll see. If it takes me longer than an hour, I'll add on extra time. But I'm trying to simulate like 5 hours of concentration. But the thing is, the exam only took me 3 hours and 10 minutes instead of, or 3 hours and 5 minutes instead of 4 hours. So, I don't know. I didn't even feel like I was rushing that much. I can't spend too long on a question or I'll start to really overthink too much. But anyways, I'm gonna go through these questions and try to learn from the stuff that I got wrong.
High up in the sky, cruising